right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cecil Barber Field here in Homerville. We're getting ready for some exciting Class A Region 2A baseball. I'm Alan Hanley here with my buddy Tim Carroll. And Tim, I didn't make it to the trip over in ACCO when y'all went over there that time. It's a pretty good game, though, wasn't it?
It was. It was very cold, very windy, but it was a good game. Pitchers had a little trouble throwing strikes, which wasn't hard to believe. As bad, windy, and cold as it was, but Clinch hung on to win 5-3, I believe it was.
Well, we're 12-3, Lee. You know, I don't know Pearson's record. He didn't know, so I didn't get that. I think they've been competitive in every region game they played.
Well, when we played them, they had a couple of errors here and there. It was a tight game until those errors, and I'll be honest with you, their outfielders missed a couple of easy fly balls, which helped us score 3 or 4 runs. But other than that, they actually had hit us for first half of the game, and had pitching looked pretty good.
Well, man, I was noticing the wind is blowing. It's blown for the last couple of days, and it's blowing out. We're liable to see a couple of long hit balls today right at center field.
You might, too, and with the sky the way it is, whenever you don't have very many clouds, the ball's hard to see sometimes up there. So it's very easy to misjudge balls on this. They call this day a bluebird sky.
I didn't realize that, but that makes sense.
Well, without clouds, you don't have anything for depth perception.
That's right.
Just got, deep depth up there.
Who we got on the mound today?
All right, let's go defensively for the Panthers. We're going to have on the mound Josh Griffiths, behind the plate, and Langston Hendricks. At first base, we're going to have Warren Stovall. Second base is going to be Brent Kaysen. Third base, Josh Pickler. Shortstop is going to be Landon Allen. Left field is going to be Lane Palmer. Center field is going to be Kyle Hendricks. And right field, we're going to have Gabe Morris. Clinch having some injuries and sickness. Jalen Griffiths is out with the flu, I think.
Langford's still out.
Langford's got a pulled hamstring. And we got
Dorsey.
Dorsey's got a bad knee, and still got Duncan Lutz on the shelf with his arm.
Man, we all beat up, brother.
Getting walking wounded.
That's right.
Atkinson County's going to have Williams. We don't have any first names, folks. We apologize for that. Number 2, Williams, he's going to pitch, leading off. Number 7, Jordan, he's going to be playing shortstop. Number 3, Mansell is going to be catching. Number 21, Rodriguez is going to be playing first base. Number 1, White is going to be the DH. He's going to be DHing for number 10, who is Ramirez, who's going to play left field. Number 16, Mercer is going to play second base. Number 6, Martinez is going to be the left fielder. Number 9, Batten is going to be the shortstop. And number 4, Lott is going to be the center fielder. We've had the national anthem. We're about to get underway here for the first pitch is Region 2 matchup. Clinch had a big win Tuesday night against Charlton County here.
That was a big win, wasn't it?
I think that solidified the lead at the top of the region. So this is a game sometimes you get an emotional letdown after a big game like that. But hopefully Clinch can still stay in mid-season form like they're showing. We got a little different lineup tonight, so we'll see how that happens. But
well, now we're cycling through where we're playing everybody for the second time. Now, does that change, Tim, as a team? Is it harder to beat? It always seems to me it's harder to beat a team twice.
Well, the second time, especially if you're on the road, like we played Charlton here and won, we got to go to Charlton. We played Telfair here and won, we got to go to Telfair. When you're on your home fields, in baseball, I think home field has a little different feel than any other place as far as home field advantage, but still haven't played Eccles yet. We got rained out. We have 2 to go with Eccles, but Eccles has been struggling a little bit, so you would think. Josh Griffiths on the mound for the Panthers. Big sophomore.
He's done a great job, man.
He really is. I watched him practice yesterday. He's matured a lot, swinging the bat. He's done a great job. Pitching-wise, the thing he only lacks is a little bit of confidence. He doesn't have a lot of experience, so sometimes he gets a little bit down on himself. But he's got all the tools. Good fastball, good breaking pitch, pretty good control. Just sometimes that mental composure is what you're lacking as a sophomore compared to juniors and seniors. That's
right. Tim, we want to remind you to watch the Creek Box lineup on Sunday mornings. You can catch Brother Austin DeLoach at 9:30 a.m. and Brother David Johnson immediately after on Creek Box regular programming. Then watch the Trinity Baptist Church Sunday morning service live at 11. If you know of any church or minister that would like to be a part of Creek Box Sunday, Man, give us a shout out. Contact me, Tim, or Mr. Berry, and we'll hook you up. We'll get back to some more announcements in between the meeting, and we're going to try to thank our sponsors, man, because they're the ones that make this possible for everybody.
That's right. Without them, none of this would be possible.
That's right, man.
We've got some very sponsors who help us out each game, and it's important. And if you know anybody that would like to sponsor us, you can get in touch with Mr. Barry and Alan and myself, and we'd be glad to talk with you about it. It's very reasonable, and you get all kinds of exposure, not only in Clinch County, but everywhere.
All over the world. We got more viewers in other countries than we have here in Homerville, brother.
That's right. All right, leading off again for the Atkinson County Rebels is number 2, Williams, who is the pitcher.
Good pitch. Foul that off,
Swinging
Tim.
a foul ball. I think that makes the count 1-1. Crowd a little thin to start with, but it's Friday afternoon. People cashing their checks, coming on. Beautiful day for baseball.
Man, it is.
Winds laid down a little bit. It's probably still in the high 60s. Just a good day to be at the park.
We've had a beautiful moon all week, haven't we? Man, that thing was pretty.
I didn't realize they call that a wolf moon.
I know it.
It's the first one.
Oh, good catch there by the shortstop, Tim, but
It was a great play in the hole by Landon Allen. The third baseman dove for it. Josh Peter couldn't come up with it. Allen makes a throw to first, but Williams is able to leg it out for a base hit. So Atkinson County's got the leadoff man on here in the first.
He done a good job just to get a glove on him, backhanded. It's hard to get your body turned around to make that throw there.
I've watched a couple practices, and Landon Allen, to be a sophomore, is as good defensively as I've seen about at any level. So he's got a very bright future here. Next batter for Atkinson County's number 7, Jordan, shortstop. Takes first pitch high for a ball.
Yeah, it was a little high.
Looks like they're doing the radio up there. I see Jim and
Oh, I see him now.
Wayne.
Yeah, well, Jim and Wayne. They're in the shade. They're going to get a little bit colder than me and you.
Nice pitch by Josh. Makes the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. Jordan swung but couldn't connect.
Waiting on that one.
Yep.
Oh.
Curveball. But runner's able to move up on the curveball. It was a little low and inside, and Langston Hendricks ball kicked off his glove a little bit. He was able to advance to second. So actually with the runner scoring position.
No outs, right, Tim?
Nobody out here. Just getting underway here in Homerville, top of the first, and this key region matchup with the front-running Clinch County Panthers at the top of the region, Atkinson County, who's been competitive. We played them last time, and it was a very close game, other than a couple misplayed balls in the outfield on a very windy night.
That was probably the longest game of the year so far, wasn't it?
Well, there was a lot of pitches because it was cold, and the kids had a difficult time gripping the ball. I believe he offered the bunt there and missed it, so that evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I was looking at the lineup, and it looked like Coach Lee's kind of moving some people around, getting some more experience. That's
well, when you got your leadoff hitter, Thomas Langford's out with a hamstring, and then their number 5 hitter, Jalen Griffiths, is sick. You start having to
good pitch.
You start having to dig deep. So Jordan swings, comes up empty for a strikeout. Ball hit the dirt, so Langston had to throw the first to record the first out.
But they got a runner on third, Tim, with 1 out. 90 feet away.
That was some good pitches by Josh there. Good sequence. Good looking curveball, 2 of them. It's going to bring up the third hitter for the Rebels of Atkinson County, number 3, Mansell. He is the catcher.
Langston and Kyle, I know they're first cousins.
Nice
they play
there.
Just exactly alike, don't they?
They do. You can't. If you didn't see Langston's locks back there
That's
underneath
right.
his helmet. Well, Kyle's hair is a little longer, but it's dark. Langston's is a lighter color. That's about the only way I can tell them apart. They're built similarly.
Good pitch there.
Nice curveball there. So Josh is ahead 0-2 here. Looks good so far. Gave up that single in the first opening batter, ground ball just out of reach of the third baseman. Good pitcher's pitch,
no.
fouled off out of play. Leon up there colorful.
Yeah, I see Leon. I just texted him. He's going to be cold. He said he hopes not. When that sun goes down, he's going to get cold up there.
Maybe it'll be a quick game and Leon will get home before he needs his jacket.
That's right.
Good pitch by Josh. Just missed outside. It's a good pitcher's pitch, but just ball and 2 strikes. Couldn't get Mansell to chase it.
Oh, good one there, Tim.
Fine curveball. That's Josh's second strikeout.
Boy, he's got some movement on that
He
thing
does.
today.
That's got a big break to it. It's a sharp-looking pitch. It's going to bring up the cleanup hitter for Rebels, number 21, Rodriguez, and he's their first baseman.
We are in the top of the first. If y'all just joined us, and it is 0-0. Atco has a runner on third, 90 feet away from taking the lead. Well, the field looks good, doesn't it, Tim?
It
it's
does.
beautiful.
Good block.
That was.
Good block. Snap
Langston
through
goes down to third. Boy, that was
Back
close.
in time it was. Langston is quick, very quick.
He does. He'll bounce up from them kneeling down, and he can gun that
That's
thing.
one of the fastest kids we have on the team. The Clinch County administration and school board decided a year or so ago to go with a company to come in and take care of the fields as far as spraying and fertilizing.
That's the best thing they could have done.
That's money well spent.
Yeah.
It is. So they come a couple times during the fall, a couple times in the spring, and they.
Oh! Did he get him?
No. Landon Allen, a ground ball hit short. Landon Allen had a little bit of difficulty with it and bobbled a little bit, and that allowed Rodriguez to reach first safely on an error by the shortstop, but that allowed Williams, who led off with a single, to score from first. So Atkinson County gets on the scoreboard here in the first with a 1-0 lead.
And Tim, in this region, errors will cost you a game, brother.
We saw that the other night. Number 5 hitter in the order, number 1 White, who's a DH for number 10, Ramirez, who's playing left field. Ball outside. Yeah, the other night, that was the difference in actually the last 2 games.
Yeah, the last 2 games. The other 2 teams have about 10 errors, and we've been fortunate enough not to have that many.
And there were games that weren't a blowout. So without the errors, it could have been different outcome for sure.
All right.
Curveball,
Jimmy
good
over
call
here.
curve.
We want to thank Miss Lisa. She baked us some cookies. And
she did.
Jimmy's testing out some. We got to wait and eat ours in between the innings.
Well, I've already eaten one bag. If I eat any more, I have to get some of my wife's insulin.
That one well hit.
Long fly ball.
Boy, Tim, I think.
It sure was.
He got it right up next to the wall.
Lane Palmer went back and made a heck of a catch to end the inning, but not before the Atkinson County gets on the scoreboard first. So going into the bottom of the first, it's 1-0 Atkinson County.
Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of those out-of-town companies. Come by and let the friendly staff at Homerville Feed and Seed help you select the farm products you need at the lowest prices around.
Thank you for tuning in to Creek Box tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. A lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Lutz, Brown, Piegler and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers! Homerville Jewelry on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville.
All right, Tim, we're coming back to the bottom of the first, brother. Panthers are trailing 1-0.
That's right. Panthers coming to the bat. They've been doing a good job hitting the ball and all through the lineup. So we'll see if that continues tonight. Clinch has got a little different leadoff batter tonight. It's going to be number 8, Warren Stovall, who's playing first. Warren's pitched 3 consecutive outings that have been outstanding. Had another good outing the other night against Charlton. Atkinson County is going to counter with the big right-hander Williams, number 1. I'm sorry, number 2. First inning sometimes can be interesting for opposing teams, getting adjusted to the mound. And we had a pitcher here one year, Trevor Ellis, and after the first inning, he about didn't give up any runs, but sometimes in the first he had a little issue with finding the strike zone.
Yeah, he played with Ashton. He's a tall, lanky kid. Good.
Fly
There's
ball
a good
hit
one.
left field deep. Left fielder going back. That
Gone.
ball's out of here.
Good job.
Holy cow. How about that?
Lead off man.
Hello, Warren Stovall. Warren comes up and hits his first home run of the year, and not a better time to do it to answer the one run that Atco got. So I know Mom and Daddy and Grandma are extremely happy for that one.
Don't you know it? They're out there looking for the ball, Tim.
I promise.
Hey, man, I knew it was a well-hit ball when he good swing.
Yeah. Well, if Miss Miller's going after it, you won't keep up with her.
Yeah. Hey.
And she can pick him up and lay him down.
We talked about at the top of the program that we're liable to see a few home runs in that one.
You called that one for sure. All right, next up for the Panthers is number 3, the center fielder, Kyle Hendricks. Looks like Coach Douglas made a good choice in having Warren as the leadoff.
I'm telling you. He's done some excellent pitching last couple of games for the Panthers.
Yeah, he has. He sure has.
Oh. Now, Tim, does that shake a pitcher up a lot when you give up a big hit like that, man?
You know, it depends on each pitcher's composure and how much they've pitched. You know, if they haven't thrown a whole lot, you know, it can don't have much experience. It sure can.
Oh, another
hit hard.
Good. That's going to be a base hit.
So Kyle Hendricks follows Stovall's home run with a solid single to left. So Clinch is in business, like they're picking up where they left off the other night, swinging the bats.
I'm telling you. Funny story. I remember when Ashton played. Y'all had him pitching over there at JV in Ware County, or it might have been. He said he hung one out, and that boy hit it, and it's probably at Shoney's up there in Ways. Said he done like that and just said keep pitching.
Number 5, Duncan Lutz, the DH tonight. He's hitting for Lane Palmer, left fielder. Curveball hit towards short.
That's
my goodness!
Get by, Tim.
That took a big hop over the shortstop's head. That was a.
What you gonna score that when they hit?
A bad hop single. Just hopped over his head. Not much you can do about that.
I'm telling you.
Get out of the way.
Well, Tim, everybody's – and it's like on the first pitch. We're not waiting. We're just sitting back going.
That's right. I watched the Panthers hit yesterday, and they did a great job swinging the bat. That's going to bring up Brent Kaysen. Number 17 is playing second, so we've got Kyle Hendricks at second, Duncan Lutz at first. Still nobody out here in the first inning.
Great young man, Brent. I know his papa's over there watching in Nashville. He don't miss creek box. He's going to lay a bunt down, Tim. Roll foul.
Bounce foul. Was a good bunt attempt. Coach Douglas trying to get more here in the first inning, moving runners over with a bunt.
And he's got some speed on him, Brent's does. He can roll in there.
Yeah, Brent's good. Clinch runs well up and down the lineup. They don't have anybody who kind of runs like me. They get down there pretty good.
Gonna foul that one. I was at practice here a couple of weeks ago, and I guess league practices that every day. At the end of the practice, they were running.
Well, they do a lot of base running drills throughout the day, but yeah, they condition a lot. And sometimes they have a lot of races, competitions.
That's what they were doing, and that was fun out here watching them that day. They was all hooping and hollering, carrying on. Oh,
good shot by Brent's, just fouled. 2-strike curveball out on outside corner. Brent's tried to hit it to right field, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
hanging tough.
That's right. Hanging tough.
Young man on the mound's needing an out for Pearson. Good. Tried to get him to chase one low, Tim.
It was a good-looking pitcher's pitch, but Brent's Cason's disciplined enough to let it take it for a ball. So it's ball and 2 strikes here. Still nobody out on top of the first. Clinch evened it up with a 1-1 home run by Warren Stovall, followed by 2 singles by Kyle Hendricks and Duncan Lutz.
Oh,
hard
right
hit line
back.
drive up the middle.
Oh,
No, back
it
at the
bounced
pitcher.
off the pitcher.
Wow,
Boy, that
I
was
thought
hard
that was
hit.
It sure is. They better check on him.
Mm.
That ball was hit hard.
I thought he tried. He tried to get out of the way, Tim, but he just couldn't move. I mean, it was just a shot.
That was a bullet right there.
And you
That ball was
pitched when you was in school, man. That.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how you. I mean,
you are the closest man on the mound, and the ball comes to you. You don't have a chance to. Fielders are in the fielding position, but you're throwing the ball and kind of adjusting at the last minute. And it can get kind of.
man, that's dangerous to me. I mean,
can be. It
and
can
girls
be.
softball now they started wearing the protecting headgear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Can the boys use it if they want it to, Tim?
I don't.
Man.
I've never seen anybody. I guess you could.
Boy, that's.
I've seen some kids playing the infield when they've got some face injuries, kind of as a guard because of that, you know. But so Atkinson County in trouble here early in the first. 4 batters up and 4 base hits.
And the bases are loaded, Tim.
Nobody out, and that's going to bring up
Boy.
number 11, Josh Pigler, who's playing third base tonight.
He's done a great job. He's been on fire here hitting for the Panthers lately.
Josh has. You know, he started out early this year without playing a whole lot last year. And as the year's gone on, he's gotten more and more comfortable and confident in his role and what he does, and he's really coming on.
Representing the big city of Maynard, Georgia.
That's
We
right.
see his father Hugh up there. He don't miss a game. Him or Cheryl. Usually both of them's here. He'll foul that one off.
Fouled out of play. Makes it 1 ball and 1 strike.
See Ryan Daniels up there. It was his birthday yesterday. We want to give him
How
a
about
happy
that?
birthday.
Yep.
And they see, the rec park start. They're gonna play tomorrow morning. I think
Is that
they
right?
have the opening
Opening day.
season.
How
Yeah,
about that?
man. There'll
Yeah.
be a crowd out there with
It'll be a
AC.
pretty day for it, too, I believe.
Yep.
Fouled out of play. Takes the ball and 2 strikes. Clinch hadn't given Mr. Williams from Pearson, Atkinson County, any time to get adjusted to the mound.
No.
They found all of his pitches to their liking.
He's just wanting to get out of this inning.
I think he might just want to be getting out of the way.
Oh, he's gonna
Ball hit the left
slap
center.
it up, and it's gonna
That's gonna
fall.
fall for a base hit.
5 for 5, Tim.
That's right, and that's going to score 2 runs. So Kyle Hendricks is going to score from third. Duncan Lutz is going to wheel all the way from second to give Clinch 3 runs in the first, and still nobody out.
Well, I guess the outfield's playing so deep with the wind, Tim, and it was just a little right over the shortstop's head. There
Yeah,
ain't much you can do about that one,
that's
brother.
right. And Josh Pigler steams in the second. Brent goes all the way first to third. So got runners second and third. Nobody out here. Number 15, Josh Griffiths, who's pitching's at the plate now.
A little outside. Tim, how long do you? It's the first inning. I guess you're just trying.
Well, it's still.
Does coaches have a number? Look, if we give up 4, we're gonna pull him, or it's just wait and see.
You kind of look at the runners. When you get 5 base hits in a row, it lets you know that he's hitting the fat part of the bat a lot, which is not what you look for as a pitcher.
And see, everybody's coming up making contact.
And
So-
here again, I know that the pitcher that threw against us, in Atkinson County pitched Tuesday, and he's over the pitch limit, so he's not available tonight. So.
And that's probably one of their top ones.
He was probably their best pitcher. And they threw a left-hander the other night as well against us over there. It looked pretty good, but I'm not sure what the situation is there. Maybe they're looking for him to just hoping that this fella here could get him a little deeper into the game and keep it close.
That was a pretty pitch there. So.
Ball and 2 strikes now to Josh Griffiths. Clinch runners on second and third. Nobody out in the first. Picked up 3 runs. Griffiths comes up empty on the swing for the first out.
So that'll be the first out.
So Williams finally records a Panther with an out. That's going to bring up number 22, the catcher today, Langston Hendricks.
And the Panthers are up. What are we up? 3-1, Tim?
3-1. You know, Griffiths, as long as he does his job on the mound,
yeah,
they
that's
don't worry
right.
too much about the plate.
Oh, just a little outside, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that our buddy, the one behind the plate? Usually does the umpiring. Boy from Tifton. Always does football. He'll do some basketball.
No, I'm not familiar with him.
Your
Might
buddy's
be.
with him. You know who I'm talking about. I can't think of his
The
name.
one from Valdosta, Jeff Graham.
Is that who I'm thinking about? He knows him and because him and Hancock played football together at Lowndes. I think he went to Lowndes. He's a good fella. He does a lot of umpiring for us and officiating. I don't know if that's him or not.
No, I don't think it is.
Caught the corner.
2 strikes, I believe. 2 and 1 or 1 and 2. They got 2 and 1 on the board. He's got 1 and 2. That's what I thought it was. So Langston behind 1 and 2 here.
Oh,
Ball's
he'll
hit
slap
hard to
that
left
one.
center. That's going to fall. Looks like it's going to be a
Man,
double.
that is.
Langston's got to go double. Looks to me like they're going to send. They do. They send Brent's case, Josh Pigler from second. So Brent scores from third.
6
Josh
hits.
Pigler wheels all the way in from second. So Clinch is on fire here in the first.
Man,
They scored
6
5
hits.
and counting with 6 hits out of 7 batters.
That was a solid hit,
That
Tim.
was a good-looking double by Langston Hendrickson. Watched Langston take batting practice yesterday, made an adjustment. Seemed like he's hitting the ball real well, and so far today.
We got a runner
He is
on
as
for the
well.
Panthers. Tim, number 4.
They have a runner for the catcher. I think that may be Creer. Is that who that is?
Yeah, Greer, I think. They're talking to the pitcher. Tim, when they do that, I need to get this
That's right. We can.
Want to remind you that Creek Box will be starting our nightly news very soon. We need people to send us video clips of anything you think might be newsworthy. Just video on your cell phone. If you have any announcements you want us to make, let us know, and we'll be glad to do that for you. Just call us at 912-550-5039. Take us out.
All right. Looks like we may have a pitching change. We're going to take a short break with our sponsors.
Come out to Lolita's for the best cold treats and hot sweets around. You'll be glad you did. Located on Highway 84 East in Homerville, Lolita invites everyone to enjoy our outdoor seating, our New Orleans-style snowballs, and fresh, mouth-watering beignets. Don't forget our tasty chili dogs. For your convenience, Lolita's is open Monday through Saturday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come cool off or heat up at Lolita's, East Highway 84 in Homerville. The Shack Cafe is now open in Pearson, Georgia. For the best breakfast and lunch buffets in South Georgia, check out the Shack Cafe. You can dine in, order takeout, or use our fast and efficient drive-thru. We have a wide variety of meals, sandwiches, and burgers. Oh yeah, and after breakfast and lunch at the Shack Cafe, drive on over to the Country Cabin Steakhouse for dinner. Just off the Pearson-Douglas Highway, we are known for the best steaks and seafood in South Georgia. And don't forget, the Country Cabin Steakhouse can host all of your holiday parties, events, and meetings.
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life. And I want you to know he'll do the same for you if you'll give him that opportunity.
Hey, Mr. Barry. I will take one. I'll just leave it over and I'll get to it when I can. Hamburger? Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, you hear Tim? He's making his order.
Yeah, that's right.
He'll have
Making the
mayonnaise.
list and he's counting it twice.
He'll have mayonnaise on both earlobes. Just a Coke, brother.
I've got something here, thank you. All right, we've had a pitching change here for Atkinson County. Number 16's on the mound now. That's going to be Mercer, who was playing second.
That's Gabriel Morris, Tim. He's been hurt a little this year with his shoulder. That's my buddy Leon's boy.
That's right.
Great kid.
He's getting a start here in right field tonight for the Panthers. Swings at the first offering and kind of comes up empty, so he's down no balls and strike, trying to score Langston Hendricks, or pinch runner career from second.
Hey,
ball's
man.
hit deep to left
Big
field.
hit. Oh, that hung
Right
up.
to the left fielder.
That'll move him over, though. No, did we tag? Nope, we didn't.
Nope. So Gabriel Morris hits it deep to left.
It sounded like it was out of
Second,
here.
it did. The ball must have had top spin or something. So Clinch County continues to make good contact. That brings up number 10, Landon Allen, the shortstop. Clinch with jumps out to a 5-1 lead, still hitting here in the first.
Tim, every batter's at least fouled one off, so it's a good sign.
Takes first pitch high for ball 1. Landon's just a sophomore, I believe, too, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
He is a fine-looking athlete. Does very good defensively.
Right off the
Good
very
cut.
end.
Fouls it back.
It's starting to cool off up there now, Tim, that sun, when it dropped.
Yeah.
I tell you, we've had some cool nights. It's been nice, though.
Oh, yeah, it's been good.
Good sleeping weather.
Not have to run that air conditioner. Everybody likes it with Georgia Power.
That's right.
Landon takes that pitch high, so he's ahead in the count 2-1. To Mercer, who's on relief for Atkinson here in the first.
Oh, boy, that laid up a pretty pitch. Did he call it a strike, Tim? Oh, he
Maybe
called
set
it a
high.
ball. Boy, I thought it dropped. It looked
I
good.
really wasn't sure what that movement was he made.
I know it. I
And if
thought
he
he
was
called
swatting
it a
skeeters
strike.
or exactly what it was. Well,
Now
that's
draw a
that.
walk.
We know for sure now it makes a ball 4. That was a ball he calls. That puts runners on first and second. And Warren Stovall coming back up for the second time in the first inning. And Warren started all this
Man.
with a high fly ball home run to open up the game.
We have batted around, brother, here in the
That's right.
bottom of the first.
Umpire saying, man, you're going to hit another one.
I think he's going to make him take that necklace off,
Oh,
Tim.
might be.
It was hanging out.
That gold, huh?
So
Get
he'll
that
walk.
bling.
And I think they have a rule like that's a good rule to have. You can get hurt.
It is, and it used to be that they asked you for the game if all your players are equipped properly, and if you did have something on, that was
Yeah,
grounds for an ejection. But this day and time, as much jewelry and earrings as kids wear,
that's right.
like you may think as a coach they don't have it on, but they could be hiding it from you. So that gives you kind of a freebie. Tell them to get it off and out of the way.
All right, Stovall's 1 for 1 today. Maybe he can hit Josh Lee out there at the fence where he's hollering out there at Coach Lee.
He's probably hollering, hit me one more.
Yeah.
He takes first pitch for a strike, so Mercer with a curveball, knowing that Stovall can do some damage.
Oh, boy, hard hit down the third,
Nice ball.
Tim.
Was it fair?
It was fair. Let's see, did he touch? Apparently it was, Tim.
Fair ball. Looked like the third baseman dove and tried to come up with it, but hits off his glove for a base hit. So
Man, that was hit hard.
Clinch with the bases loaded now. Hendricks moves to third, and Career moves to third. The pinch runner, Landon Allen, to second. And Warren's on for the second with the second hit of the inning in the first.
Man, that's 7 hits here
Probably
in the first.
ties a record for 2 hits in an inning by many. Kyle Hendricks now up with the bases loaded. Takes a curveball away.
Man, and he can put it out.
He sure can. I imagine his eyes lit up when he saw
Yeah.
Warren hit one.
His mom and dad, they're good people now.
Yeah, they are. Can't get no better people than them.
Oh,
That
boy,
ball's
that's
hit
hard.
I don't think
Man,
I didn't think the left field third base was going to handle that one. That's
Man.
all the way down into the corner.
Son, that cleaned the bases, Tim. No, we got one left on third.
Double. 2-run double there. It's going to chase Stovall all the way to third.
7-1 now here in the bottom of the first.
Score career from third, and Landon Allen motors in from second. So Clinch with a touchdown and extra point here in the first inning. It's still at it. That brings up number 5, the DH, Duncan Lutz. So it really doesn't matter who Atkinson County's putting on the mound tonight.
No, man, the Panthers are swinging them sticks.
Clinch is putting on the clinic at the plate. Duncan Lutz had to single his first time up, as just about everybody in the order has.
There's a ball, man, and, you know, Barrions went to get us his hamburger, or Tim and him a hamburger. We want to thank Stovall's daddy does all the cooking, I think, on the grill, Tim. He does a great job.
Yeah.
Them, as David Lee said, them's real hamburgers.
Yeah, he got the David Lee seal of approval.
That's right.
I got a drink. Thank you. Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
All right, Duncan's in the box. You see Duncan's daddy up there, Eric Lutz. He keeps score for the Panthers every home game.
So Lutz is ahead 2 balls and no strikes. A great hitter's count. And I imagine Lutz look for when he hit a long way, and he can hit it a long way. He gets unwound with them long arms and long legs, and he can go a long way. He hit a couple yesterday in BP.
Man, and Duncan's filling out now, Tim.
Yeah,
he
he
used to be tall and lanky. He's getting thick
he's
now.
Thick. Yeah, I shook hands with him. He's got a good grip.
He'll foul that one away. You know, he'll go off to school after he graduates 2 years. He come back, you won't be able to recognize him.
That's right. Kids do a lot of growing when they
I'm telling you.
get out of high school to hit that second spurt. A lot of them do.
Oh, boy, that's a pretty pitch there, Tim.
I
Duncan.
think he called that a strike. That evens at 2-2. Clincher runner still in scoring position, second, third. Kyle Hendricks at second and Warren Stovall at third.
Oh, inside. Good eye by Duncan.
Pitcher from Atkinson County wanted that pitch, but it's a little inside, and I'm sure if it was close, Duncan would have been swinging.
Yeah. I'd like to know how many games Duncan has played in since he's been 10 years old, really 8 years old. He has played travel ball every year, year-round. There's one. He'll foul that and back. Him and Stovall, we got a good group that's done that. Brent's casing.
Right.
And it shows.
Yeah, these kids now are all seniors. Most of them are 3-year starters, some 4-year starters, so they got a wealth of experience, and it's showing this year with their record at 12-3, I believe they are.
Yeah, they put the time in like Pigler with you. I mean, they all have. There's a hard hit.
Hard right at the third baseman. He comes up with it.
Good catch by the first baseman.
Clinch has finally retired in the first, but not until they scored 7 runs. So if we played 1 here in Homerville, Clinch with a commanding 7-1 lead.
Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, E-Z-Go, Club Car, and Yamaha. 0% financing available for qualified customers. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas, Georgia. At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142.
You're watching
Creekbox TV.
All right, Tim. Finally, I wonder if our pitcher's cold, Tim.
Yeah, we're back here in the top of the second. We clinched with a 7-1 lead. If this next inning continues like that, Jim better put on some more hamburgers on the grill because he's gonna sell out. They're gonna be hungry.
That's right.
Leading off for the Rebels is number 4.
He's the pitcher.
Number 16, Mercer, who's now the pitcher. It's a fly ball to left
did
field.
we get it?
We had the
confusion out there.
We did, but you got some kids in the outfield that are playing in that position for the first time, and
Man, what a catch.
we had a little bit of lack of communication there. And I think Gabe Morris thought Kyle was going to take it, and Kyle thought Gabe was going to take it, and fortunately, Gabe took it.
Man,
first
that
out.
was a great catch. Man, Leon's up there was smiling. You could see him turning red. He didn't want that one to fall.
Right. That's going to bring up number 6, Ramirez, who is the left fielder. So Mercer flies out to right field for the first out.
And there's Miss Kara Goodman up there keeping the score. Eric probably went to get him a hamburger.
Foul back. Ball on the strike.
Tim, how's the weather in Fargo doing the mail route, man?
It was fine. They looked cool to start with. It warmed up nice. The river was full.
I bet it is.
Full of boaters. Slow hit ground ball to second. Brent's
Got
flips
him.
to first for the out. Warren looked like he thought about getting it, but
You didn't see little Lloyd down at the river putting in today?
there was 8 or 10 trucks in Fargo, and then when I got to the swamp park, the parking lot was full. I'm talking about there must have been a bunch of people in the swamp. I couldn't tell maybe it was a spillway, but I imagine there was a good number there
yeah,
too.
if the park's full, I guarantee you the spillway was full.
Number 9, Batten. The third baseman will be batting next.
Good pitch by Josh.
Fine curveball. Strike one. Josh is being very conservative with his pitches as well. Throwing it in the strike zone, and Atkinson County's swinging at him.
I tried to get him to run at that one.
He did. Couldn't get him to bite.
Boy, that's a good
ball.
hit,
It's gonna
Tim.
get through the middle there, so Batten singles to center field.
2 hits for the Rebels now.
Yeah, for the second hit for the Rebels. That's going to bring up number 4, Lott, who's the center fielder.
So Atkinson's coming around with their lineup now.
At the number 9 hitter, and they'll be back at the top after this.
With 2 outs.
Uh-oh. Ball got underneath the glove of Langston.
And the runner will move over to
Runner
second.
had a hard time finding it like we did, but he moved up to second on the pass ball.
Seen everybody pointing for Langston to find it.
Yeah. I thought when his glove it just went straight down, but apparently it trickled off back toward the backstop. Lott takes it for ball 1, no strike count.
Good pitch. Foul that one back.
Josh comes back with a good strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Atkinson County with a runner in scoring position.
They need a run this inning.
Yeah, because something tells me Clinch isn't through hit.
No. Good pitch, and he slapped that one, Tim.
He did. It's a curveball that
He's coming around, and he'll
goes
score.
curveball. Lott singles to the left field, which is going to score Batten from second with the second run of the inning, second run of the game. It was a slow curveball, but he was able to adjust to it.
And Langston almost got him out at second, put him
He
back
did.
on second.
He was back there dancing around, and sometimes you dance around like that, you get caught.
I tell you what, they hit the ball hard when they made contact today.
They did the other night. We played them in Pearson as well. That brings up the leadoff man, number 2, Williams, who has moved from the mound. I'm not sure where he is. I can't tell defensively, have to tell you when they go back to the field. Ball 1 for Josh Griffiths. So Griffiths touched for back-to-back singles. Or excuse me, a walk and a single.
Got the corner. That was a pretty pitch.
That evens it up at a ball and a strike.
We don't know the schedule. I think Turner next week will be doing that game, I
I think
think.
there's a B-team game Monday.
Will that be here, Tim?
I think they play Valdosta here.
All right, man.
Williams comes up empty, ball and 2 strikes. Josh Griffiths wanting to shut things off here before Atkinson County does any more damage.
Oh, boy, he swung at that one. That was a
Swung and missed. That ball's going to get all the way to the backstop. Here comes the throw.
Great job.
He's able to get him. So the strikeout gets away from Langston Hendricks, but he runs it down to record the 3rd down of the inning. So we played 1.5 here in Homerville. Clinch County with the commanding lead, 7-2. Be back in 60 seconds.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Steering wheel or your spare tire. Sadly, for many, it's a spare tire. We go through life not worrying about the consequences to our actions until we get into a bind. Then we call on Jesus to bail us out. For others who've accepted Him as their Lord and Savior, He is their steering wheel. They realize as they walk through life, He'll be with them step by step, guiding them to their final destination, heaven and eternal life. Which one is it for you?
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot, and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal. Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
All right, Tim, we're back here. The Panthers in white up to bat, leading 7-2 here in the bottom of the second.
Brent Casey lead off for the Panthers, second baseman. Swing and a
Good
miss.
pitch.
We're here now in the second inning. Moving the scorebook over. Being was batted around in the first.
Brent's, he scored last inning, didn't he?
Brent's was another one of the hits. We had about 6 in a row.
Yeah, we did. We got 2, 4, 6, 8 hits already. Oh, that was a good pitch there.
Called strike. Inside corner.
Hanging curve,
It
Tim.
was that now.
Little old fella can pitch now. Brent's will lay off that one.
Makes it 2-2. Clinch with a 7-2 lead here in the bottom of the second. They scored 7 in the first. Hitting the ball all over that park.
Oh, boy, and that was
a good pitcher's pitch. Kind of froze Brent's for the first out of the inning. That's something you don't see very often. Is Brent striking
no, not
out.
with him.
He's a good contact hitter. So bring up number 11, third baseman Josh Pigler. Josh singled his first time up.
Good eye by
Little
Josh.
Outside. Ball 1. relief pitcher here for Atkinson County's come in and done a pretty good job.
He
since
has,
got here.
man.
That's Mercer, who started out at second, but has moved to the mound.
Good eye by Josh. Nope, they called that a strike. Thought it was a little low.
Yeah, umpires likes that low pitch.
He does.
Just
I
call
thought the
2 or
one
3 down
before
there.
that was a strike, Tim. Good pitch.
Good pitch by Mercer. Evens the count 2-2. Big cut by Josh Pickler, and he comes up empty. So Mercer's coming in and trying to
I'm telling you, the more he throws, the better he's looking, Tim.
trying to right the ship for the Rebels here and keep this lead. A deficit at 5. Fly ball. Josh Pickler short to center field. Got 3 people coming in.
Great
the shortstop
catch.
makes a great play.
That was a good catch, Tim.
Great play by the shortstop to take a base hit away from
And he was,
Josh Pickler.
what, 60% all the way in the outfield? He had to hustle.
He was a good 25, 30 yards back there, it looked like. 25, 30 feet, I'm sorry. That brings up the pitcher, Josh Griffiths, number 1, who had a rough first at bat. He struck out. But Josh doing a good job on the mound, so they'll overlook that.
Good cut by Josh. Just a little off.
Was a good cut.
I tell you what, you'd look at Mercer and you'd think he couldn't pitch, but he's got a little bit of heat now.
Yeah, he does. He's a little bit deceptive.
Another good pitch.
Wow, good curveball there. Josh takes for strike 2, and he wasn't sure if it was a little low or not, but the umpire liked it. So Mercer quickly had no balls and 2 strikes.
Y'all see the Creek Box Nation? Y'all give us a text. Shout out. Oh, Tim. Oh, that
Good
looked just
pitcher
like the
pitch
last
there.
one.
He tried to get Josh to chase it, and Josh thought better of it, and it turned out to be a ball. So ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
Oh.
Curveball outside. He was at 2-2.
Josh was leaning into it.
And it's trying to get runner on base here.
Oh, Josh will slap that one.
High hopper, long throw.
Oh, and he dropped it. Safe. Josh ran through the bag, and he'll be safe. It just come out of the glove, it looked like, Tim.
It did. The first baseman probably could have turned his glove over and he'd had a better chance. Looked like he kind of smothered the ball and it came out. So Josh reaches base on the air by the first baseman. Put the ball in play to shortstop, and first baseman couldn't come up with a play, but Josh is on first nevertheless.
2-out rally.
Number 22, Langston Hendricks, who had a long double in the first inning, scored a couple people. So
We got a crowd picking up now,
Yeah.
Tim.
they might be spending them hamburgers. They pulled in to get them one. They're pretty good. Josh Griffiths at first, or they probably got a courtesy runner for the pitcher with 2 outs.
Good eye by Langston. I talked to Langford before the game. He's dressed out, but they're gonna hold him out. So maybe next week Langford will be back in the lineup. Good
Swing
pitch.
and a miss, throw down to second.
Oh,
He gets in there ahead of the throw. So courtesy runner, who I'm not sure who it is.
probably that Greer, didn't
No,
he?
he can't run. He can't run for
Oh.
both people. It looks like Cavazier Nixon, KV Nixon to me.
He don't like them
Ball
high
high.
ones, does he?
No, it doesn't seem to. KV came out as a freshman and had very limited baseball skills, but he stuck with it for 4 years, and he's turned out to be a really good little ball player. Very
Good
fast.
kid, man.
He
He's a
is
great
fine
kid.
Fine kid. Very smart. Very academically strong, and just great personality. Always smiling. Parents done a very good job raising him. 2 balls and a strike here to Langston Hendricks.
Langston lays off that one.
Curveball high, so it's going to make it 3 balls and a strike. Langston had a long, solid double his first at bat.
Oh, that's full count, I
3-2 now, okay. I guess I missed one. Ball's low. Ball
That'll
4.
put Langston on now. Panthers lead 7-2. We got 2 outs. Trying to add some more, Tim.
Gabriel Morris coming up. Going to have the runner for Langston, who's probably Creer again. We got 2 courtesy runners on the bases right now. Leon got his camera out, taking pictures of Gabe while he's hitting up there.
No, he's probably watching Creek Box.
It might be.
A lot of people do that when
Yeah, it might be.
He made a great catch a while ago. Gabriel did,
He sure
man.
did. It was a ball in the dirt. Good block by the catcher for Pearson.
He's a good youngin' too, Gabriel.
Yeah,
He's a
he is.
well-mannered young man. Which,
He's-
if my daddy was big as Leon, I believe I could mine
Well,
a
I'm
little
tell you
bit too.
what, Gabe's long and lanky. He's liable to get as big as him too.
Oh, he will. Good cut.
Big cut. Foul back out of play.
He's been out about a month with his shoulder. I talked to Leon, so I think they've had to rest him. Good to see him back out here.
Yeah, you hate to see injuries cut short anybody's baseball season.
He's a junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a junior. Gonna hit it high, and it's gonna foul.
Twist out of play. So it's a ball and 2 strikes. Clinch runners on first and second, courtesy of an error and a walk. Gabriel Morris trying to add to the 7-2 lead here in the bottom of the second. So they got the lights on. They're anticipating that sun sinking pretty quick. Once it gets behind the trees, it
don't
starts
take
to be a little
long.
dark here.
Good.
Oh, good.
That's
Gabriel.
lot. I mean, that's just
Ball's
straight
gonna
out
fall
there.
for a base hit. Gabriel's going to get an RBI.
Good job.
Gabriel Morris comes through and does his job with a single. And that's going to score.
9 hits today for the Panthers, Tim.
Right. That's going to score
You pick.
Creer.
And who we got up now? We back to the top.
No, we got Landon Allen,
Allen's up.
shortstop.
So the Rebels had 2 outs, nobody on, and that aired
Right.
Tim to come
That's
back to bite them.
That's right. We had Cavazier was running for Josh Griffiths. He scored on that from second, running on with 2 outs. He's running on the crack of the bat. That moves Creer to second, who's running for Langston Hendricks. And Gabe Morris had the big RBI single. Landon Allen looking to add to the lead. He walked his first time up. That evens the count at 1-1. So Clinch gets to run back. That gave up in the top of the second. Looking to add more.
Good pitch.
Good cut. Just a little off. Ball and 2 strikes. So Landon Allen looking to keep the rally alive. Ball's hit.
Look out, it might get
Landon
down,
Allen
Tim.
Down. Long catch.
Boy, what a
Long dive and
catch,
sliding
Tim.
catch by the center fielder to Rob Allen of probably a double.
No, man, and that was a great catch.
For the third out of the innings. That was a center fielder for Pearson. Lott with that sliding catch, but Clinch gets a run back. So after 2 complete, Clinch holds a 8-2 lead. Back in 60 seconds.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has been setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic and medical care for over 25 years. We don't get to choose when injury or illness will strike, but when they do, the board-certified physicians here will work hard to make sure you recover as soon as possible. Remember, Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has a walk-in clinic where you can get help quick, and special bumps and bruises clinic where middle school and high school athletes can get the best of treatment, even on Saturday mornings after the game. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates, Valdosta, Georgia.
All right, Tim, we're back here. Panthers lead 8-2. We're going to the top of the third here in Homerville.
That's right. That's going to bring up for Pearson, Atkinson County, number 7, Jordan, who is the shortstop, be leading off the third. So Josh Griffiths opens with a strike to Jordan, to top of the third. So a lot of players fanning Nats.
Yeah, Barron said they were bad. You'd think it'd be too cold for them Nats out here tonight.
Well, that wind's laid, so maybe they got blown in from Macon.
And Tim, it has laid. You know, trees not moving around. Good pitch
Good
by
curveball.
Josh. Boy, that
Good
was.
curveball.
Boy, he's got some movement on that
Ball
thing.
and 2 strikes.
That thing's dropping, ain't it?
That's right. See center fielder Kyle Hendricks in the bottom of the picture there. Kyle trying to get his TV time.
He's getting that mullet on him now, Tim.
Yeah.
He's getting on down.
That's right. Curveball a little low and inside. Skips away from Langston, but evens the count at 2-2.
If you was to tell Kyle, man, a mullet, he would think fish. Because they go fishing all the time. All he does is hunt and fish and mechanic.
Only when he has to.
Yeah.
That's a good pitch. Just missed, though. Good velocity on it, too. Evens.
Josh
gives a
wanted
full
that
count.
one, too.
So there's the payoff pitch to Jordan. That ball's hit hard, but probably foul. Jordan stroked that one, but it was foul.
I'm telling you, they've been some cannons put out there tonight.
Atkinson County swings the bat pretty well. But tonight, Clinch is on fire with their bats. See Josh's mom up there recording him.
Miss Bambi, she's back there keeping the book.
Good pitch.
Good pitch.
Josh comes back and with a good curveball
That's his third strikeout tonight,
to
Tim.
record Jordan to open up the third inning. That's going to bring up number 2, Mansell, who is the catcher.
And I
He
don't.
struck out in the first.
Does he have any walks? I have him as no walks.
Yeah,
He
that's
does-
right. That's right.
None.
That's right. No walks. So that's Jordan struck out twice tonight. That gives Josh 4 for the game. Mansell coming up. Here's a strikeout victim in the first.
Oh,
Line
right
drive up
back.
the middle. Ball
That's
hit
a
the
good
mound
hit.
and big hop, but Clinch couldn't corral it. So
I mean, it's right over second base, Tim.
that's right. So Mansell tries to start a rally for the Rebels here in the third. That's going to bring up number 21, Rodriguez, who was their first baseman.
One out. Good pitch.
Fly ball behind second base. People going back. Brent Kaysen calls for it, makes the catch.
Good job. More like every one of our out. We get second baseman. and-
That's right. It's a good job, everybody coming in.
That's right.
Not knowing who's going to make the play. So, good communication on that one. They knew that Brent's had the ball. So,
I think we're making
second
a
out
change.
of the inning.
Atkinson's coach was.
going to bring up number 1, White, who's a DH. Actually going to run for the catcher.
Oh, I got you. All right.
2 outs. So it's kind of a speed up rule. See everybody putting on jackets up there. Must
Yeah.
The temperature starting to drop.
Leon, I wish he brought his in just a second. Panthers lead 8-2.
So number 10, Ramirez. Big leg kick, but doesn't swing.
Boy, that thing dropped when Josh puts it in there. Just a little outside, Tim.
Ball 2, and now they've D8. White was DHing for Ramirez, but now Ramirez is hitting, so they must have done away with the DH. He's ahead 2 balls and no strikes. There were 2 outs on top of the third. Good looking pitch, a little down. And umpire hadn't liked that pitch all night long, has he?
I know. That's 3 balls and no strikes. Rebels trying to add another run here. That'll be his first walk tonight.
First walk of the night. A 4-pitch walk at that. So that's going to bring up Mercer, number 16, who's now the pitcher.
Rebels 2-out rally here, trying to come on top of the third. Oh, right back at Josh.
Josh fields it. Oh,
Oh, boy.
Makes that play interesting.
It does.
Warren
man.
Stovall got
Look
to
at
test
that.
his vertical ability there to make the catch, but nevertheless,
Got
that
him.
records
Boy.
Pearson here in the third. And they get no runs on anything, so after 2.5 innings, Clinch County holding an 8-2 lead. Back in a short break.
Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of those out-of-town companies. Come by and let the friendly staff at Homerville Feed and Seed help you select the farm products you need at the lowest prices around.
Thank you for tuning in to Creek Box tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Lutz, Brown, Pickler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pickler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers!
All right, Tim, we're here in the bottom of the third. Panthers lead 8-2. Man, it's going to give us an opportunity to give us a shout-out to our sponsors. Lutz, Brown, Pickler, and Manley, Homerville Jewelers, Lolita's, the Shack Cafe and Country Cabin, Mike's Golf Cart, Burt Accounting, Camping World of Valdosta, Popeyes, Lee Engineering, Dairy Queen, Valdosta Orthopedic, and Feed and Seed. They're the real heroes of Creek Box because they make it possible for us to come do y'all and bring you the sports here for rural Georgia. Who we got up, Tim?
Warren Stovall, top of the order for the Panthers here in the bottom of the third. Stovall's 2 for 2 so far. Had 2 hits in the first inning.
Yeah, and he hit a rocket.
He sure did. He opened it up with a fly ball and woke everybody up. Woke the bats up from
I'm telling
Clinch, and everybody was hitting after that.
Well, Mr. Dan Lacease has rocked back into the whole game, standing right behind the batter. He don't sit down. That's another hit.
Ball.
I don't know.
Up with the play. Warren Stovall with his 3rd hit of the night.
You're going to score the hit?
A hit, yes, sir. That's a ground ball to the in the hole. It's an infield hit, base hit. So Warren's
Man.
3 for 3. 3 for 3 in 3 innings. That's pretty good. Can't do much better than that.
I'm telling you.
Kyle Hendricks, center fielder, number 3, is going to bat now. Clinch in business again. Leadoff runner on.
We got Kyle up. Oh, boy, that was a pretty curve there. He got Kyle to kind of squat on that one.
Kind of buckled his knees a little bit, didn't it? Kyle's got outstanding power. He's got quick hands, outstanding power.
Tim, that's the first throw over tonight of the whole game.
Warden slides back ahead of the tag.
Usually we've had 15 of them.
Right.
Kyle picked one up out of the dirt.
Fouled over there by the dugout. So Kyle's behind, no balls and 2 strikes here. So far in this game, it's been all Clinch County.
I'm telling you, we've got 2, 4, 6, 10 hits tonight, Tim.
And Warren's got 3 of those.
Yeah, that's right.
Warren's got 3 and Kyle's got 2. Kyle's looking for his 3rd. Fouled off.
Hanging tough. That was a good pitch there.
It was. It was.
Good hit,
hit
Tim.
hard, but I think it may be
Man, did he-
foul.
Boy, that come off the end of that bat too.
That ball's hit hard, but Kyle's a little early. It's hard down the left field line, but foul. But it's still no balls and 2 strikes on Kyle. Did they have a B team game today, Alan?
No B team game
That's right.
today.
Maybe tell me that they didn't have enough players.
Kyle's staying in, man. He's
Kyle's
fighting.
That's 5. 5, he's made contact. I don't know. He took that one curveball for a strike.
Oh, he can't get up under that one. That's high, Tim.
Second. Everybody coming in. Center fielder calls for it, makes the catch.
That was a mile up in the sky.
It was. And after that diving catch that he made, I was pretty sure the center fielder was going to get to that one.
Yeah,
he showed he can cover some ground. So Kyle flies out to center field for the first out of the inning, and it's going to bring up number 5, Duncan Lutz, DH tonight. Duncan's hitting for number 13, Lane Palmer, who's playing left field. Lutz is 1 for 2 tonight. He had a single in the first and ground out to the 3rd baseman in the second.
And Duncan will be going on.
Ball throwing down. Warren steals, and they got him.
They got him. Great job by the catcher.
Great throw by the catcher. That ball's in the dirt, too. So Warren Stovall is retired on the stolen base attempt. Second out of the inning. Not sure if that's a ball or a strike.
Yeah, I couldn't tell neither.
Umpire scoreboard doesn't have it, so.
Everybody was watching the throw at second, I guess, Tim.
Right, a lot of times when the catcher pops up like that, it blocks the umpire and you don't get the call.
Good eye by Duncan.
2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Umpire just either called 2-0 or he shot us a peace sign. I'm not sure which. I think it's 2-0.
Yeah. Ooh. He's called them all night. I knew it was coming.
He likes the curveball now.
Down low, too,
He likes
Tim.
the curveball, that's right.
If it's an inch above the knee, it's a ball.
That's right. If it's in the dirt, it's a strike. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, boy, he got up under that one. He'll curve it out to the parking lot.
Ball a little bit inside. Dunk couldn't quite get the barrel through. So Mercer after giving up a leadoff single, has retired the next two, one being cut down stealing. Foul ball, a ball swung on by Lutz, going to get away from the catcher.
Oh, man, good hustle by Duncan.
He did. I was trying to hustle it out, but the catcher bounced up quickly. Got the ball, made the throw, recorded the third out of the inning. So we're going to the bottom of the third. Clinch County still holding an 8-2 lead.
Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Come out to Lolita's for the best cold treats and hot sweets around. You'll be glad you did. Located on Highway 84 East in Homerville, Lolita invites everyone to enjoy our outdoor seating, our New Orleans-style snowballs, and fresh mouth-watering beignets. Don't forget our tasty chili dogs. For your convenience, Lolita's is open Monday through Saturday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come cool off or heat up at Lolita's, East Highway 84 in Homerville. The Shack Cafe is now open in Pearson, Georgia. For the best breakfast and lunch buffets in South Georgia, check out the Shack Cafe. You can dine in, order takeout, or use our fast and efficient drive-thru. We have a wide variety of meals, sandwiches, and burgers. Oh yeah, and after breakfast and lunch at the Shack Cafe, drive on over to the Country Cabin Steakhouse for dinner. Just off the Pearson-Douglas Highway, we are known for the best.
All right, Tim, we're back here. The Rebels we're at the top of the fourth with the Panthers holding an 8-2 lead.
First batter for the Rebels is number 6, Martinez, who's the left fielder. He fouled off the first pitch. Josh Griffiths on the mound, doing a good job tonight. Got 4 strikeouts, I think, doesn't he, Allen?
Yeah, he's got 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. He's given up 4 hits.
Curveball a little high. Ball
Yo,
and a strike.
See our texts and shout-outs and comments. If you'll text it to us right there, we can give y'all a shout-out. Let us know what's going on around here in rural Georgia. Good pitch. Oh, they called it high, I guess,
A little
Tim.
high, 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off by Martinez. Going to even the count at 2-2. Start to see the shadows about covered the
telling
whole
you.
field now.
It is dropped 15 degrees in an hour. Ooh,
A little bit high for ball 3.
full count.
Payoff pitch coming here to Mr. Martinez.
What batter is this in the?
He is the
Ooh,
7th man in the
boy.
order.
That'll be Josh's 3rd walk. So they get the leadoff batter on, Tim.
That's right. That's going to bring up the shortstop. Excuse me, the third baseman, number 9, batting.
Josh can't have that many pitches, Tim.
Fly ball, foul territory by third.
Got it.
Josh Pigler camps underneath it and gets the out.
I mean, Josh doesn't have that many pitches on him. I don't feel like he's give up 2 runs.
That's be about 50 for him.
We're here in the
Pretty
4th.
close
That's
to my
pretty
count.
good, then, isn't it?
That's not bad. Not bad at all. Got 1 out in the 4th here, and that's going to bring up number 4, Lott, who's a center fielder. He made a tremendous sliding catch to end the inning again in the
Safe.
on
Yeah.
Clinch County. Back in the 3rd inning, Landon Allen sliding catch in the alley.
That was a deep hit ball, too.
Josh throws to first. Runner was back in time. The ball a little low for ball 1.
Making them earn it now, Tim. One out here. Panthers lead 8-2 here in the top of the fourth.
Ground ball to short. Allen flips to second for the out.
Oh, trying to get the double. Oh, man, Stovall thought he was going to make, and seen him make the turn.
He made the turn, so he was fair game. If Warren could have gotten up and made the tag.
Just couldn't get a hold of the ball. Both of them struggled.
Nevertheless, Lott Rich is on the fielder's choice. Fine play by the shortstop, flipping to second to get the second out of the inning. So that's going to bring up the top of the order for the Rebels. That's going to be Williams, number 2, who was the pitcher, and I'm still haven't been able to determine where he's at in the field, but he's still out there somewhere. He may have moved to second, being the second baseman came to first.
Yeah.
Langston.
Pretty throw right there, but just got a good jump.
The center fielder can run very well,
Yeah.
obviously, because that play wasn't close with Langston. Generally, he if he doesn't throw you out, it's a bang play. But his defense, that ball was low and in the dirt, which is tough to come up and throw as a catcher. So Atkinson County with a runner score position.
Oh,
ball hit
good
hard
hit.
over the shortstop's head. Looks like it's probably going to score a lot. Long throw to the plate. A little bit high. Second. So Lott scores from second, and on the throw home, Williams goes to second after the base hit.
Atkinson's got a great crowd over here tonight. I'm telling you, they got loud. We can hear them all the way down here in the trailer.
So that walk we talked about came around to score.
It did.
There's 2 outs now.
It's 8-3.
Number 7, Jordan, the shortstop, now comes up, and that does make it 8-3. So Atkinson County not going to sleep tonight after giving up a big 7 spot in the first.
They have played punch to punch since the first, Tim. We put 7 runs on them. And
big swing by Jordan, foul back for a strike. Yeah, Clinch comes out and like a buzzsaw, had about 8 hits there in the first.
how many games were left, Tim?
Oh, 12, what are we, 12 and 3, 15, probably about 10. I think you can play, I think you can actually play 30, but 4 have to be in doubleheaders, but I haven't counted the schedule. Usually 25 or so, something like that. They'll play maybe a little more, and the way the power rankings are, they always, a lot of times they usually leave a game or two that you can pick up late in the year to try to advance your points or try to better your ranking. Everybody wants to be in the top 8, so you get a first round bye, and the second round you play at home. So that's kind of, if you can't win the region, that's what you shoot for.
Well, this game here starts game 2 of everybody in the region, so we're cycling through now.
Right. Well, no, we didn't. Eccles got rained out, so we still have them twice. But this is the beginning of the, like you say, the second half of the home and home. Josh quickly ahead. No balls and 2 strikes.
Everybody putting sweatsuits on now. It is getting cold.
Yep. I see some long sleeves and some hoodies. Other than Leon. Leon stands strong up there.
Well, them thick. When you're thick that way, it takes a while before you get cold on the inside.
That's right.
But when he gets cold now, he'll be cold.
Yes. I have to agree with you there.
Good hit,
hard
Tim.
to left field. What a catch.
Man, that was a great catch.
That was a fine catch by Lane Palmer and left. Covered a lot of ground, and that was a needed catch by the Panthers. So that's going to record the 3rd out here in the 4th inning, but not before Atkinson County scores another one. Clinch still with an 8-3 lead. Be back in 60 seconds.
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life, and I want you to know He'll do the same for you if you'll give Him that opportunity.
Clinch Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, E-Z-GO, Club Car, and Yamaha. 0% financing available for qualified customers. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas, Georgia. At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
All right, Tim, we're starting here at the bottom of the fourth. Panthers lead 8-3. We want to remind you to watch the Creekbox lineup on Sunday mornings. You can catch Brother Austin DeLoach at 9:30 a.m. and Brother David Johnson immediately after on Creekbox regular programming. Then watch the Trinity Baptist Church Sunday morning service live at 11. If you know of any church or ministers that would like to be a part of Creekbox Sunday mornings, contact me, Tim, or Mr. Barry, and we can hook you up.
All right, here we're on the bottom of the fourth. Number 17, Brent Casey, the second baseman, leading off. Line drive by second to the hard hit ground ball to second.
Oh, and he got him. I thought it was going to get by him, Tim.
Yeah, second baseman made a nice play on that. Clinch still making good contact. Just right at people.
We got there that is, Frankie. He's laid up in that recliner, probably watching basketball. He watched them Gators yesterday.
He could be. He's probably got an ice cream bowl propped up on his belly, and he's having him a good time. That's going to bring up number 11, Josh Pigler. Takes a call strike. He's the third baseman, and Josh tonight is 1 for 2. He had a single in the first and flew out to the shortstop in the second, to short left field. Evens at the ball and the strike. Panthers looking to add to the 8-3 lead. 7 big runs in the first for Clinch. Ball and 2 strikes. And since they've changed pitchers,
yeah, I mean, it's
Mercer's come in and done a pretty good job. Held Clinch to 1 run in 3 innings.
Good eye.
Ball inside. Evens it at 2-2. On this Friday evening, it's like got a pretty good crowd up there. People sitting close to one another. A little cool in those stands.
Good eye by Pigler.
Good take. Makes it a full count. Have to pay off pitch here. Clinch looking for base runners.
There's a hit, Tim, to the short. Oh, Pigler's quick. He'll beat it out, Tim.
Umpire
Great hustle.
Safe.
Ooh, well, that was a close one. Well, when you're the home team, you expect to get that call.
Well, that's what good speed will do for you. Leg out that infield hit. So
here comes the coach. He's going to have a word with him, but
I haven't seen. Was that the one you got lineup from?
no, I got the lineup from. Well, I went to him in the dugout, and he said he'd already give it to Lee.
Well, that's not their head coach. I wonder if their head coach is sitting out a game or sick or something, because that's not their head coach.
Well, I thought that's who the head coach was, Tim.
No,
He's just as nice as he could be.
Head coach is Tommy Adcock.
Who we got coming up now? Is that
Josh Griffiths.
Josh Griffiths?
So Pigler's on with a base hit. He was 1 out in the 4th.
Man, that was all Pigler on that one.
Pigler. He was putting them up and picking them up, putting them down. Josh Griffiths, night pitcher for Clinch, done a great job.
Oh, Don, that hit his elbow, didn't it? Yep. So that'll put Josh on, Tim. Panthers trying to make
anytime you get hit in the hand like that, you get a
Man.
little nervous because there's so many bones in there. Clinch as beat up as they are, certainly
brother.
can't stand to lose
That's why I
their
didn't
players.
play baseball. I couldn't get hit nowhere. Hey,
I tell you, don't rub it. They can
Yeah.
say how they want to. It hurts. I'm
now I
gonna
could
rub
put
it.
a helmet and shoulder pads on. I'd run through that brick
Hey.
wall. Hey,
All right, number 22, Langston Hendricks up. He's 1 for 1, doubled in the first and walked in the second. So Clinch in business, runners on first and second, 1 out, looking to add more to the 8-3 lead they've got.
oh, Langston squares up the bunt.
Yeah, he offered it that and came up empty for a strike.
You know, that looks like it would be easy, but that's got to be hard to bunt like that,
It is.
man.
It's some technique. Once you get a little bit comfortable doing it, doing the procedure of trying to bunt, you get a little better at it. You have to be very focused. And bunting. One time I thought about this today. I remember when Coach Barber took over the first year he was rebuilding. He was playing Atkinson County, and Atkinson County had a good pitcher, and Clinch was struggling. They were behind. It was close, 3-1, 4-1, 4-2, something like that. Getting late in the game, and Clinch was striking out a lot. So Coach Barber bunted on 12 consecutive
Good
batters.
Lord, man, you kidding?
No, sir. 12 consecutive batters.
Oh, that one's got.
Ball hit the left
That's
field.
gonna be a hit, Tim.
It's going to fall. It's going to load the bases. 12 consecutive batters he bunted, and Atkinson County had a terrible time fielding the ball. Clinch came back and won. Okay. Just got the word that the head coach for Pearson is not the head coach anymore, so he's been replaced. So that's why he's not here tonight. Clinch with the bases loaded, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Gabe Morris at the plate. Gabe flew out and singled his last time up. Hard hit ball down the third baseline. Coach Douglas.
Did he get
Did he make the play? Oh, he's going to catch. They'll get on him from the dugout. They will get on him from the dugout. They'll holler for him when he makes it, and they'll holler at him when he misses it. Those kids really think a lot of Coach Douglas.
Yeah,
Coach
man.
Staff. He has a great rapport with them. They're just a fun bunch. I was out there practice the other day, and it's just a very, very good atmosphere. You just feels like the kids are enjoying it, and a lot of respect for everybody both ways, and working hard, trying to get better. Really joy to watch them. So Marshall's in the hole, 0-2 to start with.
Oh man, he hit that one.
Hit
Tim,
a line drive
great
to
hit.
right field. Outstanding piece of hitting.
Man,
That's going to score 2 runs.
he's got
So,
3
wow.
RBIs
That's a
today.
big 2-run single for Gabe Morris. Sure is.
Man,
He's 2 for 3.
you can see Leon's jaws tightening up out
That's
there in the
right.
bleachers. His mouth
Yeah.
will be sore from grinning him.
So that makes it 10-3 for the Panthers. Clinch adding to that lead. Pedaling closer and closer to trying to get out of here with the big win. That's going to bring up number 10, Landon Allen, who's a shortstop. Down at second, we got that KV running for pitcher.
I was looking, yeah.
Catcher run for Langston. Career runs for the pitcher.
So
Let's
now
make
you
it
got
strike one.
getting late. Now he's been in since the first inning, though. Really, hasn't
Second, he's a relief pitcher. He probably may not be used to this many innings. So, and after you start seeing somebody's second time, sometimes it makes the
he? That's
leader.
right.
Coach Douglas bouncing around,
Man.
showing that
You know, I
speed he's got over there.
I read something today. I never knew this, Tim. The Cy Young Award,
Right.
the one that won the
Right.
most. He's also leads He's lost more games than any other
Well,
pitcher.
back when
I didn't know that till today.
back when he played, you pitched every day. I mean, there wasn't a lot of pitchers to.
When he pitched, I heard that on a rerun of Paul Harvey. He used to back then. You tried to let him hit the ball when he first started out like that. So I thought it was kind of odd. He's won the most games, but he also has lost the most games. But that's back like when King Richard used to race NASCAR every weekend. That's right.
Some of those balls. What was funny was one year they had the balls back then used to be very dead. Like I said, it was like hitting a pair of socks, just about. But there was a guy named Home Run Baker. They called him Home Run Baker, and he led the major leagues with home runs. And I think he hit 9 one year.
Yeah.
Good take. So Clinch KV moved to third on the pitch before.
Oh, we got him,
What in the
Tim.
world?
Yep, they got us.
He thought, I think.
Oh, I think he thought he was out.
And I think Gabe thought it was a foul ball. So he was going back to first, and so that ends the inning.
But not before we get 2 more runs,
That's right.
Tim.
So at Clinch holding a 10-3 lead after 4 innings. Be back in 60 seconds.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Steering wheel or your spare tire. Sadly, for many, it's a spare tire. We go through life not worrying about the consequences to our actions until we get into a bind. Then we call on Jesus to bail us out. For others who've accepted Him as their Lord and Savior, He is their steering wheel. They realize as they walk through life, He'll be with them step by step, guiding them to their final destination, heaven and eternal life. Which one is it for you?
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot, and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal.
Here, me and Tim was catching me up on some of the rules and stuff that goes on with baseball. Pretty interesting, funny.
Top of the 5th.
Yeah, 10-3, Tim.
10-3. Number 3, Mansell, the catcher's leading off. Josh Griffith's still on the mound. Ball 1.
Panthers are trying to improve to 13-3 with a win here tonight.
That ball's hit
Dugout.
pretty deep to left field. Oh, looked like it was deep.
Yep, he's going to catch
Lane
it.
Palmer makes it look routine for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, that was probably one of the easiest catches tonight in outfield.
Off the bat, I thought it was like Warren Stovall's, but
Yeah.
maybe the wind's changed or something, but that one didn't carry very well, which is fine with Josh for the first out.
Yeah, this is his 5th inning. He's pitched a great game. He struck 3 and 3 out. He gave up 3 walks and 5 hits. Good pitch there. Oh, man. Every time I stop saying that's a good pitch, I'm jinxing him.
Yeah. Kyle trying to pitch out. You see Kyle going through his motion there in center field? He looked like he was trying to pitch.
And I guarantee you he can pitch. So.
Yeah, if he wants to.
Gonna
Fly
foul that
ball
one.
to right field. Right field.
Oh,
my goodness.
nope, we're going to miss it. We had some confusion out there, I guess.
Yeah, couldn't exactly tell what happened, but ball falls, so.
You got, we got some young players in. Gabriel's been out for about a month, and you get used. I thought it was going foul, but it was fair.
I'm a little confused there. They had the. Let me see who's hitting here. Something's.
The catcher,
So
Langston,
regardless,
was
number 1 is on with a
Got an error, Tim.
Error by the right fielder.
Clinch's second error of the game. Did they bat out of lineup? Langston would stop the play for something.
No, I guess. Apparently, I missed somewhere in the book. Anyway, got one on, one out here. And number 10.
Oh, good job by Langston.
Number 10, Ramirez at the plate. The counter ball and strike. Clinch with a 10-3 lead here in the top of the 5th.
Oh, boy, right back at Josh.
Josh ducked to get out of the way. That was a solid single up the middle.
Man, that like to took his head off, Tim.
It did. Sure, made Miss Bambi and them a little concerned because it was hit right on the button.
Boy, that makes me nervous. I know that makes Diane and his mama nervous.
That's runners on first and second. Now one out here in the 5th. And Clinch doesn't need to allow Atkinson County any more runs.
No, they've answered us every time we've scored here lately, Tim. They've come back.
Big 7 spot, it'd be a tight game.
I'm telling you. It'd be a 3-3 game right now.
That brings up Mercer, who's the pitcher right now for Pearson, hitting with men on first and second.
Good pitch
Swings
there
and
by
comes up
Josh.
empty.
Panthers with one out here.
See a lot of jackets on up there in the
I'm
stands
telling
now.
you, Miss Melody's wrapped up in that big blanket.
Yeah.
Good pitch by Josh there.
Well, it's a good job of framing that ball by
Yeah, it was.
looked to me like maybe it might have been a little outside, but Langston reined it in, so the umpire gave us a strike. So 0-2 to Mercer, who's the pitcher for the Rebels. He's hitting with runners on first and second, one out here in the 5th.
Good
Curveball
job by
outside, a
Langston.
nice pitch, but couldn't get Mercer to bite on it. Josh has done a fine job tonight, giving up a couple hits, but Atkinson County's a good hitting team now.
Yeah.
I saw that when we played them over there. That's just to let you know I knew you were there. And
we hadn't had but two of them all night, Tim.
well, usually the second is kind of one of those ones that's just kind of just a bluff, but I have seen some people get picked off for that. Call that the inside move and then spinning around with your back. Langston tried to bring it in and frame it, but the
little outside.
umpire wouldn't bite on that one. So it makes it 2-2, one out. Mercer, the pitcher at bat.
Oh, he's going to
Mercer
slap
hits the
that one.
ball, soft ball hit the second.
Oh, tried to get a double play. We thought about throwing it over there. Couldn't get it out of his glove,
It was
Tim.
a little flare hit the second that Brent Casey was able to come up with. That's one of those kind of in-betweens. Normally, that could be called an infield fly. But maybe they thought it wasn't high enough. The reason they call it an infield fly because they don't want to give anybody an advantage. If it's an easy fly ball, the infielder could drop it and try to get a double play. But when they say infield fly, the batter's automatically out and the runners don't have to run, even though sometimes they do. That brings up number 6, Martinez, who's the left fielder, hitting with 2 outs here in the 5th. Big curveball by Josh, a little outside.
A lot of offense to start this game. We've slowed down a little bit. Oh, he's going to try to
Bunts
bunt
it
it.
high and out of play. Good hustle by Langston.
Yeah, he got a glove on it, but
Yeah,
just
I thought that ball was.
yeah, I did
I
too.
don't know how in the world he got over that quick, but he's quick. He's got quick reflexes as well. So it's kind of a 2-out bunch you don't see very often, but they're doing what they can to try to get people on base and move runners around. One and one to Martinez.
High.
Ball a little high. 2 balls and a strike.
10-3, Panthers lead here in the top of the fifth.
Had a touchdown lead. It's like a football score,
I'm
don't
telling you.
10-3. Upstairs ball, 3-1.
And late in the game.
3-1. Yeah, sometimes you score a big run, get a big lead like that, you lose focus just a little bit because, you know.
It always does that.
Yeah.
I mean, every game we'll have a big inning, we'll come
football,
back.
you lose focus, get a big lead, and you
There it is.
start
Good
playing.
pitch.
You know, there's two things that happen when you play a team that's not the caliber you are. Either you play at your level or you play at their level. And sometimes you get a big lead, you relax, you tendency to just kind of let the game take its course rather than trying to
There it
dominate
is.
the game. Martinez goes down on strikes. Big clutch strikeout by Josh Griffiths to end the fifth. So we're going to the bottom of the fifth for Clinch County with a 10-3 lead. We'll be back after this short break.
Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has been setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic and medical care for over 25 years. We don't get to choose when injury or illness will strike, but when they do, the board-certified physicians here will work hard to make sure you recover as soon as possible. Remember, Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has a walk-in clinic where you can get help quick, and special bumps and bruises clinic where middle school and high school athletes can get the best of treatment, even on Saturday mornings after the game. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates, Valdosta, Georgia.
The next.
All right, Tim, we're back here in the bottom of the fifth, brother.
Bottom of the
Panthers
fifth.
leading.
Landon Allen should be back at the plate.
No, that's Stovall.
Well, not sure what happened then unless Landon put the ball in play, and that's what ended the third inning. I thought it was just a pickoff, but I guess not.
Stovall is 3 for 3 tonight, isn't he?
He sure is. Had a home run in the first, single in the second, and he had a home run and a single in the first, and then a single in the fourth.
Oh, boy, that got him.
Single in the third. Well,
Does
he's
that
still
make
perfect.
him
He's
4
still,
by
he's still perfect on the night, hit by pitch, but the important thing, leadoff runner's on, so Clint's trying to get those 3 runs to get out of here with the run rule. I'm sure that's what's on Coach Douglas's mind. It's going to bring up number 3 center fielder Kyle Hendricks.
And we're right here in the meat of our lineup, too,
That's
now,
right,
Tim.
top of the order. So
Which everybody's batted good tonight for the Panthers.
they have
all around.
hit well up and down the order.
And we need to give a shout out to old Landrum up there by Stovall.
Snap throw to first, Warren back in time.
He helps Jim's with the hamburgers at the concession up there.
Right.
Does a good job. Good fella.
Yeah, they've been buddies for a long time. They do a lot of cooking together.
They do.
They have a play here they have to do right before Christmas and have a big dinner. And they usually cook for them, cook a lot, all down the grill. No, they do a fine job.
He
Got
makes
2
that
strikes.
good barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Fouled out of play.
Mile high.
I was a little early on that one. Still 0-2. Kyle's trying to stay alive here and
I tell you what,
keep the rally going.
the pitcher for Pearson done a great job,
He has.
Tim.
He has it come in, and he's done after that big first inning. It's been pretty close.
Yeah, he's only gave up 3 runs since then.
2 of those were in the last inning.
Ooh, good pitch.
Late breaking curveball. Kyle comes up empty for the first out of the inning. So
That'll be the 3rd strikeout for the Panthers tonight.
Mercer still doing his job out there. Bring up Duncan Lutz, a DH tonight. He's hitting for left fielder Lane Palmer. Duncan tonight is 1 for 3. Had a single in the first, ground out in the second, and then struck out his last time up. Chased the ball. It was a little out of strike zone. Pitcher's not put dirt right on the ball, didn't he?
It looked like it to me.
That's not something you're supposed to do, but many times you
Scuffing
catch an
it up.
umpire's not watching closely, and
Is it illegal to do that?
yeah, you're not supposed to put.
I did not.
If you want the ball, if the ball's slick, you throw it to them and they'll rub it up.
Oh, that called strike. He's back to
Yep.
that low outside
Yeah,
corner.
man, 6'5" now. That ball was a little low
Yeah,
on him.
I'm telling you.
6'5" at least. You can sure tell he's filled out, can't you?
I'm telling you, hard hit,
Big
Tim.
swing off the third baseman's glove. Everybody's going to be safe.
I tell you what, Tim, he's had 2 or 3 bounce off him at third tonight. I know he's going to be
Yeah,
black
I really
and blue.
couldn't tell on that one. Now, we'll be generous and give him a hit.
That's 13 hits tonight for the Panthers.
So that puts runners on first and second, and Brent's Kaysen coming up.
All right, Brent, he can knock this one out and it'll knock us on to the house.
If he knocks this one out, I guarantee you Grandpa
Yeah.
will fall out of his chair over there, or jump out of his chair, let me put it like that.
I know Judd and Ashley's somewhere up there in the bleachers. They don't miss a game. His mom and daddy.
They may be sitting on the left side in the chairs. Brent takes a strike to open up his at bat. Stovall down to second after being hit by a pitch, and then Lutz at first after the ball thrown.
They'll move over, won't we, Tim?
In the other batter's box allows the Panthers to move up to second and third. Stovall with that infield hit, so a base hit would make it 9 here. Brent's with a 1-1 count. They're with the infield in, so out and about, allow for sure to set the runner at second. Score ball, kicks off the catcher. That means that
Well, score one, Tim.
that Stovall's going to score from third, and Lutz is going to move over from second to third. So that's going to make it 11-3.
All around it, Tim. All around it, brother. How many outs we got? 1 out?
1 out. Brent's Kaysen still at the plate with a 2-1 count. Wow. Pitch looked like it might have been a little outside, but the umpire was generous with the call. Evens it at 2 apiece. Brent's trying to score Duncan Lutz from third for the 12th run. Double digits for the Panthers in runs so far tonight.
Oh, he's
Ground
going to
ball
slap
hit.
that one.
It's going to make the throw to the plate.
And we scored, Tim. He didn't
Catcher
get
dropped
it.
the ball, so that makes it 12, and it means that Brent's Kaysen is at first with a fielder's choice. But more importantly, he is the magic run of the night. That's going to bring up Josh Pigler, number 11, who is the third baseman tonight. Josh is 2 for 3. Had a single in the first and a single in the fourth. Had a fly out to the shallow left field of the shortstop in the second.
From the big city of Manor.
Ball's wide. Oh, gets by.
Oh, look out,
Catcher
Tim.
through the second. Ball gets by. Brent Kaysen is going to second.
He's going
going
to
go all the way to
third.
third.
90 feet away from putting this in the bed, brother.
So we got an error by the catcher. 2-base error allows Brent Kaysen to go all the way to third. So
That's their 4th error now,
like
Tim.
the wheels might be coming off for the Rebels. Balling.
The umpire's looking at the scoreboard.
Yeah, he's ready to go. He's been spending them hamburgers for 5 innings now.
Yeah, 90 feet away from going to the house. I think we're going to try to get Tim to interview Coach Lee and a couple of the kids after the game. So we'll take a break and then come back and catch Tim live on the field.
If Clinch is able to get this run across here.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx us now, Tim.
Yeah.
Hey, regardless, if it's not this inning, we'll do it next inning. One or the other, we'll get it on, though.
I prefer to do it now.
I guarantee you. As
That's
Josh,
a ground ball. That's going to
do it, brother.
And that's going to do it. Panthers win 13-3 on a run rule. I'm going to turn it over to Allen. I'm going to try to get Enter to the field and get some comments from our victorious Panthers.
All right, man. We'll see you in a second. Tim, I'm going to remind everybody that we want you to watch the Creek Box lineup on Sunday mornings. Catch Brother Austin DeLoach at 9:30 and Brother David Johnson immediately after on Creek Box regular programming. Then you can watch Trinity Baptist Church Sunday morning service live at 11. If you know of any church or minister that would like to be a part of our Creek Box Sunday mornings, contact me, Tim, or Mr. Barriott. And we want to remind you that Creek Box will be starting our nightly news very soon. We need people to send us video clips of anything you think might be newsworthy. Just video on your cell phone. And if you have any announcements you want us to make, let us know, and we'll be glad to do that for you. Just give us a call at 912-550-5039. The Panthers are coming away with another big Region 2A win here in Homerville. That'll improve the Panthers' record, I think, to 14-3 overall. We're still first in the region. The Panthers will finish up tonight with 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14 hits, and I might be missing one. Josh Lee was on the – not Josh Lee. Josh Griffiths was on the mound for the Panthers. He'll get the win. He ended up with 4 strikeouts with 1 walk, and he only gave up 2, 4, 6 hits. Great game for him. Panthers had 2 errors, and Stovall with a big home run. So Panthers get out of here with a 13-3 win tonight. As we wait for Tim to get on the sideline, I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll come right back.
Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of those out-of-town companies. Come by and let the friendly staff at Homerville Feed and Seed help you select the farm products you need at the lowest prices around.
Thank you for tuning in to Creek Box tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
All right, folks, we're here on the field live with a post-game interview with the victorious Panthers. Got head coach Lee Douglas and offensive star, one of the offensive stars of the game, senior Warren Stovall. Had a big home run, 2 singles, and hit by pitch for a perfect 3-for-3 night. Coach, how'd you get your team to get unleashed offensively? You came out just hitting everywhere up and down the lineup.
We've had a guy come through BP these last couple of days, and I think he's got us primed up, ready to go.
Well, he probably needs a raise. Warren, I tell you now, I've watched our practice the last few days. You hit the ball very strong tonight. You hit it on the button all night long. I can't imagine we couldn't get a shot of your face and you rounded first on that home run, but I had to feel pretty good.
Yes, sir. Felt pretty good. I hadn't even hit one in practice all year, so I don't know what happened there.
Well, you've been saving it up. That's good.
Yeah.
Been saving it for the right time. Coach Douglas, that runs y'all's record to 13-3. Is that right?
13-3. Right?
And how do y'all set in the standings with the region so far?
We're tied with Telfair for first. I think we're 7-1. I think they were 7-1. I'm sure they probably won tonight too. So they're probably 8.
Well, that's good. You're right in the position where you want to be. I mean, I think everybody shoots to be the top 8 in the playoffs, don't you?
Yeah, but if you can win that region championship, that's guaranteed top 3 or 4 seeds.
Right,
So.
that guarantees you home field just about all the way to the semifinals,
Right,
doesn't it?
right.
Warren, you've looked last 2 or 3 games. There's actually the whole year, but last 2 or 3 games, it looks like you've really settled in pitching. What do you contribute to that?
My coaches and I've been throwing a lot more this year. Like in the off days, that's really helped me out with my command.
Right.
And that's usually what my problem is.
Yeah, you were last year. I noticed you sometimes when if you got out of rhythm a little bit, you lost seemed like you couldn't find a strike zone. This year, you're all over it. You're just and with the stuff you have, obviously Valley State see something in you. With the stuff you've got, fastball, curveball, you get it on strike zone. You've been about unhittable. You've recorded a lot of strikeouts, I think, through these games, haven't you?
Yes, sir. I just try to throw a lot of strikes, and then once I get that fastball going, I'll start mixing them up.
You've done a great job.
Yes,
Great job. Coach, I won't keep you any longer. Big win. Who we got next week?
Turner on Tuesday there, Eccles Makeup Thursday there, and then we go down to see the Seminole County. Go to Seminole County, play Pelham and Seminole in a doubleheader in Donaldsonville Saturday.
Wow. Well, that'll be a long day for the Panthers.
A long week, yes.
That's right. That's right. Well, it's an important week. It's a big win tonight. Always good to beat your border rival, but congratulations, fellas. Y'all enjoy the weekend, and we'll see y'all next week.
All right,
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
y'all.
Thank you.
All right, folks, thank y'all for tuning in. We're going to make it a wrap tonight. We'll see y'all next week, probably from Turner County on Tuesday. Good night, and y'all have a good weekend.